Top of the morning, everybody. Top of the morning. Give me a second. Trying to work out all the kinks as we speak. That's much better. Top of the morning, everybody. This your man, Jake Blitz, Ninja Biz News. I have a new diss track out today. This song, track, battle rap, a lyrical warfare is what we like to call it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna let some people chime in real quick before I get down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna go out, actually outside of the box with the diss songs that you're normally used to. We're gonna go a little universal, if you would say. Let some people chime in, let the music play real quick, and then we'll get to it.
Oh, you a dope shooter? Me too. Well, I'm a dope shooter. Not a step user. I slide and get close to him. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Seen us. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Slide and get close to him.
You never know what's going to go down.
Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Slide and get close to him. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Oh, you a dope shooter.
Here you go.
Well, I'm a dope
Run away before this Calamine straight. Who a bitch niggas call like Valentine's Day. At a time, at a line, showing Valentine's Day. Uzi spit, Uzi slips, done the Calamine way. Even ladies from the day heard how I beat dick and freaks. I say dagging something sweet like Cupid tree. Running streets, trap dirty, but the keep is neat. Cherry shoot, young guns, from Chris and Nick.
dope shooter. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Dope shooter. Oh, you a dope shooter? Me too. Well, I'm a dope
Show me some big gun with a double drum. Pack at least 5'6" like bubble gum. I'm from the slums, hard times make the humble numb. It looks good when you blow into the bubble gum. Don't cut them bums, only top notch homies. Stood up from the crowd, now the top spot lonely. The phony Shinobi, you phony baloney. Everything plastic that I kick. The Tony, I'm a dope shooter.
Oh, you a dope shooter? Me too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get down to the dynamics of what this is all about. So we're going to take some time to step out of the box today and cover some other footages and some other battles that is going on as we speak. We have representing New York, Joey Badass, making a tremendous impact on the battle rap world as of right now. And he just dropped 2 diss tracks. But prior to dropping those 2 diss tracks, he dropped, maybe you want to say a diss track before, maybe an announcement, maybe a warning shot, rather if you have it or not. He had basically made an announcement saying, and and I quote unquote, it was too much West Coast dick licking. And I do believe this came after, Kendrick made his triumphant victory over Drake. Now, whether if you feel he has the skill to pay the bills or not, that's your decision. Whether if you feel like you like him or not, that's your decision. However, we have to call it for what it is. From the outside looking in, it seems like Kendrick Lamar did what he needed to do in order to gain the status and to gain the victory that he gained, right? Okay, now, with that being said, we all know what side of the map that Kendrick Lamar comes from. So with that being said, a whole lot of controversy and a whole lot of animosity came from that. And with him being from the West Coast and all, maybe that just didn't sit right on some people's tongues or whatnot. Maybe it left a sour taste in their mouth. Who knows? But obviously, the proof is in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously, Joey Badass feels like he needs to say something. So, with that being said, it seems like him and Daylight, which is coming from out of Watts, California, West Coast, seems like they're having a riff, a spill, a fisticuff, whether you have it or not. I find this rap battle pretty intriguing because out here in Stockton, we have a thing called Diss Wars, right? We have a thing called Diss Wars, and apparently, maybe it was supposed to be some rules that was supposed to be applied, some receipts that was supposed to get shown. But regardless of anything, I say that to say this: when it comes to a diss song, a battle rap, when you're putting a disrespectful lyrics together, whatever type of shape, way, or form, and then you put it on a beat, and it boils up to this magic, this lyrical potion, rather you have it. It whips up to this lyrical potion. Now, within that lyrical potion, you can put whatever you decide to put in it. Voodoo, witchcraft, bullets, you know what I mean? Whatever you decide to put in your material, you're more than welcome. It's never been an era in the arts of hip hop, in the essence of hip hop, when it comes to a diss song, a battle rap, whatever you want to call it. It's never been a time to where it was just like, hey, look, this is what I'm going to say about you. This is what I'm not going to say about you. Now, the morality of things, which I totally understand and I still agree with, is just some things that maybe you shouldn't say under certain circumstances. However, if this is indeed a diss song, a battle rap, however you want to categorize that, you have the right to say whatever you choose to say. And especially, quote unquote, if you are responding, is the key word, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I had to say all of that to say this because, I just had to get some clarity with what we're about to hear. What we're about to hear, ladies and gentlemen, is pure hip hop. Regardless if you're on one side of the map and you're on the other side of the map, and regardless if you specifically are going to just rock with this side of the map and not give no pay homage to the other side, hey, that's your choice. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to just strictly listen to the bars. And we have a new diss track today from Daylight. That was put out, I want to say, about maybe an hour and a half ago, if my calculations are right. But before we get into that, we're going to get into Joey Badass' last diss track. Diss song, battle rap, whatever you like to categorize it. And we're going to see what all the fuss about. I heard he had a special guest on that song as well. So let's get to that as well. And then we're going to follow up with my man Daylight from Watts, California, and get his response to that. Just give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. And we are coming in at 5, 4, 3, 2.
You may not think of me as the life of the party, but I have a fun side. Really?
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit's much forgotten, man.
All I ask is that you pay attention to the bars. It's one thing to listen to the beat. It's one thing to like the song. Pay attention to the bars. Here we go. Joey Badass, it's on you out of New York. Let's go.
Y'all niggas must be God, man. God. Y'all niggas done fucked up now, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Y'all niggas start this squad, man. Nigga, fuck the 20v1. I'll take anybody. Take all y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas want. Look, the days is number like days of summer. Bring the shine, I'ma bring that thunder. You talking like I can't see light. Yeah, okay. The question is, me be you or you be Ray? Either way, these sales get passed out. Lights off when I black out. Swerving in the lane with me, better crash out. These niggas lightweight, I swear I ain't even maxed out. No matter what stage they put you on, you still assed out. The thirst for attention is sad. Nothing you can say could take away that such shit you said on the grab. I would say, I'ma get on your ass. You might like that. Smoking all you niggas in the blunt. Just to like that. The irony for months, they told Joey to fight back. Now every punchline, they need a crutch and an ice pack. Silly with the uppercuts. Video proof that fuck y'all niggas still tweeting for. Get in the booth, I'm ready to shoot. Y'all better all according to truth. Better yet, get the general, killing his troops. I put the last nigga in a body bag. Now I just spun back to get his dog tag. Thought I told y'all, niggas ain't fucking with me rhyme for rhyme. They ain't war ready, they more ready for Comic-Con. We wanted with the rap phenomenon, take the number 4 the line. I'ma get through the day fast like Ramadan. I'm the real boogeyman, y'all niggas should be afraid. Fuck taking y'all so long. You niggas 7 days on them shots y'all took, and I ain't even get raised. 7 of y'all, Canaan ain't the only thing getting raised. Triple entente, don't even ask me how I pack them out. Punchline, pack it out. Send them real bosses back in style, and y'all niggas getting smoked like black and mild. Chill, I hope the streets cold quill. No wonder why your feathers buckle. Third nigga teach your man to struggle. I'm a gladiator, road Russell, flexing on you niggas, and I ain't even had to move a single. The kid from Westbrook got the whole West Cook, they jazz week now. Heard they working on their best hook. Look, Ray Vaughn was so last week. Now I'm hearing shit about some nigga named Ash Cheeks. Who wanna be the next victim? How many top dogs will it take to sickle? Trying to take a bite out the apple is just forbidden. I'ma break them down to the atom, then split them when I hit them. With the finisher, eyes on the prize, hit on my 5, don't make me pull it, sir. Better be wise, cause if the wood curl, got the T's in. Close your eyes like Whitaker. The plot is now thicker than Vivica Foxy. I'm killing you, really the villain. I'm back and restoring the feeling. Y'all niggas is really the feelings. Nothing but my children. These flows could break ceilings, not feeling down. Told y'all niggas I'm back, I know you feel it now. And I was keep making it seem like you predicted my bars, when in reality you heard my freestyle since Mark. Calling your bluff. You wanna see me cause you running for the
Niggas say they want power, go for script, for the battle, we don't commit. But what I can do is put it on wax. No.
Introducing Loaded Lux, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hold a minute. This bitch skateboarding and doing tricks. All my shoeing. I was just at Jordan with the kickflips. What we doing? East to the west. That's crossroads for you whenever we intersect. Line for line and hashtagging. Same about good kids or badass. Same punks who talk like they want it, don't have that. For the challenge, for the challenge. I'm a king. You a challenge, just like work. And my aura on the wall before we out. You know the challenge, hype me up. Nigga, I want all the value. Cut it out. Just for the record, we ain't talking songs and albums or performing ballads. Just oratorical talent. It's like that he ain't valid. You can't chase him. So bank on him to come and get that check. And he puts it all in the balance. But all over flat. Trying to climb the mountain and he put this back. LA strip players just exposed with lip chambers. How you switch up. Yeah, hit us like mama. The whip's raising. My slip hanging a thing. Ram in the kitchen. Don't miss thing in position. Her kid came in here sniffing. I'm cooking. No, this show nigga fake it, make it. Window shop payments, I'm serious. I'm a man that can show him. This one, if he gon' catch a fit, he can't hang with D Grizzly. I'm big game. The Knicks head coach. I'm putting pain. You been on the road. That's why you wear that ski mask. Careers on the slope. Your shit playing freestyle. You been going for broke in the game. Joey out here lighting you up. Niggas playing with your name. I'm just saying.
Shit, they go to what's the game, man? Shit, Captain Courtside next game, man. I ain't playing, man. Yeah, that's right, look. It's the home of the 9/11, the place of the lost towers. We still banging, nigga, we ain't never lost power. You now fucking with the BK Batman, Harlem assassin, line them up, we come tag you, nigga. Welcome to New York City. Yeah, welcome to New York City. I'm from New York City. That's right. I'm from New York City, nigga. Respect that hoe. Yeah.
I like it. That this track was hard. I don't know what his hatred is about the West Coast though, but I ain't feeling that shit. But that track was dope. Let's get to Daylight Response though, shall we? That record was dope, Joey. But you gonna have some niggas on your high heels talking all that disrespecting that West Coast, disrespecting West Coast, and you're gonna be on your high heels for that.
Oh, look at the little New Yorkies. They wanna run it with the big dog.
Daylight with his response.
Let's get into it, y'all.
Make sure you share the live. This is the Jake Blitz Show, morning show. We're going over new diss songs, real diss songs. Remind you.
Okay, I thought it was the breeze sample. That was just to show you.
Let's go, Mike.
Oh, look at the little New Yorkies. They wanna run it with the big dogs.
Okay, I thought it was a fair fade. The breeze sample, that was just to show you how air made. Nothing cost me. All it took for Joe was a cup of coffee. Hard luck, 1 cup of coffee, a big Starbucks. Oh, you sweet for instance. That freak you mentioned, you was in Daddy's studio taking beat submissions. Wanna play piggyback trucks? You ain't really that tough. Pokemon lover, your favorite one was Jigglypuff. Fight until that's for the floor seats. A contradiction from a 1v20 to a 2-on-1. I short sleep is war peak. Time to put your core deep. You love first love. They had your ass in a pool sore before me. 50-foot beds you laid in, 2 Bitcoins and we got the table you made, man, who begged a different eye pop on the average, brought my op in a savage, body lux in Times Square, go get a Dr. Manhattan, top, I covered all of my tracks to get the playwriting, scientific fact, it take 10,000 lux to equal daylight, this is by far, second quarter body, up 50, my God, Ray with the chopper, show you this light on, back to you, Joe, all that acting ain't in the trenches, don't be acting cool, Joe, oh, I mean, I snap for the fences, boy, this brought in my heart, oh, he think I'm gonna go get Kendrick, here you go, we're finished. Senior assignment, I lean your alignment. Best showing you drunk by the L with Ortiz behind to remind I the assignment. But reach the climb hip hop and equal sided. All the shit we needed to pop was all way, but we was violent. Violation every way possible. Shit we fly, baby. Die with your eyes wide open, nigga. You die later. 2 feet on shot. Body in the street, no name. What happened to John? Why we gotta do this right now, John? No repeating it. Bodies look expensive on paper. Luxury reading it to the death route. Beyond what they call a god, I'm the best out. The future is your name, just take the L, you get X'd out. The toughest place, Joe got stuffed in face, you a muffin cake. Sound up and down and you clowns, go in to fluctuate. The concrete rubber rap stuffing without the rubber grip. It's split up, that's a double dish show on your deluxe. Back by popping in the man, watching the stand. You know good King Mad City coming out that advance. Look Bronson in the nick of a time, there's no stopping. He outscoring on both of you niggas. It's Joe Johnson, I feel like the godson. The difference is the Fred got an extra D in the IE. I'm hoping y'all war focus show just about you and me. The features whack, y'all kidding me. The boy got blackballed, literally. Oh, I'm wild good. Let's take this little second to go talk about childhoods. In 1999, to be exact, I was 14. 13 shells running from 12, 11 years is what they tell me. Attendants could never sell me. Had the 9 on me to make sure my mother ate. By 7-6 East Coast, we moved in another space. Joey Watts was live. The time I took L's and numbers, but still I survived. They thought your boy was out for the count, but I tell them stop at 5. Now look at you, my new folk. You, Joe. Now we headed to the 3rd, but that's where I grew up at. I ain't scared. Any second, I'm the one. It's time to spank you gangsters. 50 said it best. Oh, you know about the Grape Street gangsters. G'd up. But my brother shot 2 ops in front of my mom as they spent back as I watched them leave us. Bullets skipped my head. I hit the floor with no feeling. The pain was slow. Saw the shooter clearly. Oh, I remember his name was Joe. With all this being said, it's time to make my city proud. Joe couldn't kill me then. It can't kill me now. No weapon formed against me. God will prevent it. Told you I ain't all the way human. Heaven cut my percentage. It's a tough limbo. Life for me was a rough limbo. Different disability. Oh, the doc diagnosed me me with up syndrome. You never heard of it, right? I was sworn with pain. What it means is I'm a kid who was born with 2 brains, 50-50 vision, dyslexia, autism, got all that. Few things that's unknown, doc don't know what to call that. A special kid with special needs is nowhere as hell for. 38 special schizophrenic, 12 was mastered what they considered all my flaws. It was gone. Now I'm unstoppable while I'm walking all in your yard. Try kick the door, I just ring the doorbell with a smile. Girl pregnant, open the door. Yeah, it's been a while. Is Joey here? Yeah, she's in the back. Come in. As soon as she turned around, spit it into. I guess I left, homie. I told you I'm a monster, not a thug, homie. You find me on this staircase with your baby in her blood.
Nigga. Yo, good shit, Joey. And I understand you wouldn't have to go get your uncle and all. Yo, you went and got Lux. Oh, damn. Y'all niggas woke up a fucking monster. Nigga, you went and got Lux. I'm trying to say this with all due respect. You went and got Lux and still not fucking with what Daylight just came with. And remind you, you made that statement about it's too much West Coast dick licking, huh? You should see why. You should see why niggas is, you know what I'm saying, feeling this shit over what you talking about. Let's run that back one time.
My sister's 40th birthday party has a dress code, and I got nothing. She said, you have to look nice. Just go to men's wear. Oh, look at the little New Yorkies. They want to live with the big dogs. Hey, shit, man, go tell the son to sit down somewhere. The top dogs. Hey, yeah. Okay, I thought it was a fair fade. The breeze sample, that was just to show you how air made. Nothing cost me. All it took for Joe was a cup of coffee. Hard luck, 1 cup of coffee will get Starbucks. Oh, you sweet, for instance. That freak you mentioned, you was in Daddy's studio taking beat submissions. Wanna play piggyback trust? You ain't really that tough. Pokemon lover, your favorite one was Jigglypuff. Fight the 2X for the floor seats. A contradiction from a 1v20 to a 2-on-1. I sure sleep is war beat. Time to put your core deep. Love first love. They had your ass in the pool sore before me. 50-foot beds you laid in, 2 Bitcoins, and we got the tape of you made man who begged a different. I pop on the average, brought my op in a savage. Body lumps in Times Square, go get a Dr. Manhattan. Top, I covered all of my tracks to get the playwright. Scientific fact, will take 10,000 lux to equal daylight. This is 5 bar, second quarter body, up 50 miles.
Wait, oh yeah, we gotta break these bars down. Because goddamn, like 3 or 4 just went over my head and I just caught. All right, we gotta break these bars down.
It cost me, all it took for Joe was a cup of. Oh, look at the little New Yorkies. They want to live with the big dogs. Hey, shit, man, go tell the son to sit down somewhere.
Mind you, I just told you that Joey went and got his uncle or his big brother, a nigga named Loaded Lux. I'm just fucking with you. Like he went and got Loaded Lux, you know what I'm saying? The legend. But listen to the first bar, how he came off.
Hey, yeah. Okay, I thought it was a fair fade. The breeze sample, that was just to show you how air made. Nothing cost.
Something like that, but he questioned him like, nigga, I thought it was a fair fade. Why you gonna get loaded? He coming out swinging.
Hey, yeah. Okay, I thought it was a fair fade. The breeze sample, that was just to show you how air made. Nothing caught. All it took for Joe was a cup of coffee. Hard luck, 1 cup of coffee.
All it took for Joe was a cup of coffee. Yeah, shit like that. Yo, cup of coffee, Joe, cup of coffee. The coffee drinkers, you know what I'm saying? The coffee drinkers know all about that. God damn, this nigga coming out swinging. And he ain't just throwing jabs. This nigga, this nigga, let's go. He coming out Tyson on this nigga, yo. All right, let's go. My bad, y'all. My bad. Like when I hear shit like this, yeah, I get going. My bad, y'all.
Oh, look at the little New Yorkers. They wanna run it with the big dogs. Hey, kids, man, I'm taking something. Sit down somewhere, man. Hey, yo. Okay, I thought it was a fair fade. The breed sample, that was just to show you how I air. Babe, nothing cost me. All it took for Joe was a cup of coffee. Hard luck, one cup of coffee and get it started. Oh, you sweet for instance, that freak you mentioned. You was in Daddy's studio taking beat submissions. Wanna play piggyback trucks? You ain't really that tough. Pokemon lover, your favorite one was Jiggly Bro. Fight the tool that's full of floor seats and contra. Oh, you sweet for instance, that freak you mentioned. You was in Daddy's studio taking beat submissions. Wanna play piggyback trucks? You ain't really that tough. Pokemon lover, your
Wanna play piggyback trust? You ain't really that tough. Piggyback trust fund. You wanna pay? Nigga is crazy with this wordplay and 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 the punches that he putting with this shit. This is what we talking about when we talking about the formula and all that good shit, yo. This type of shit is what we talking about. Look at them double entendre. That's all in one bar. You want to play piggyback trust, like nigga, trust fund, piggyback. You know, oh my god, that's crazy. Then the double entendres with the punches that's coming with that, with the wordplay. But niggas want to say shit like this is made up bars though, or for the nerds. Nah, niggas just don't want to think. You know what I'm talking about?
was a cup of coffee, hard luck, one cup of coffee and get it started. Oh, you sweet for instance, that freak you mentioned. You was in Daddy's studio taking beat submissions. Wanna play piggyback trucks? You ain't really that tough. Pokemon lover, your favorite one was Jiggly. Oh, fight the two that's full of floor seats. A contradiction from a 1v20 to a 2-on-1. I sure sleep is raw beat. Time to put your core deep. Love first love. They had your ass in a pool sore before me. 50-foot bed.
They had your ass in the pool sore before me.
Laid in 2 Bitcoins and we got the tape of you made man who begged a different. I pop on the average, brought my op in a savage. Body lux in Times Square. Go get a Dr. Manhattan. Top I covered up.
That's crazy. Say your body lux at Times Square, go get a Dr. Manhattan. That's nigga. If you seen the movie The Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan, Times Square, you that shit was, and the nigga was a doctor, like put all of that together, like this shit, this nigga is stupid. All of that in one bar. Everything that we be talking about and everything I've been saying when we do set the bar high and all that good stuff and shit like that, or we just talking about the formula and how you can put so much emphasis in just one bar. If you listen to everything that this nigga is saying, he has so much packed into just one bar. The setups is one thing. The 4-bar setup is one thing, and then the compound rhyming, the different syllables, how he bouncing on this beat, how he going in and out of different dimensions. But to have double entendres or triple entendres, punchlines, to have the name flips, to have the wordplay, to have the schemes and the setups, all in one or to 2 bars, that is not easy to do. It requires a certain skill level. This is the type of shit that we've been trying to tell niggas from the jump. And guess what? This nigga is from Watts, California. Now tell me something. When niggas listen to Daylight, when niggas say, oh man, I don't want to listen to this shit because it's East Coast. Nah, niggas be tuned in. Niggas really want to hear what this brother talking about. So how come when a nigga like me or a nigga like Fox, you know what I'm saying, be spinning some shit like this, instead of giving us our credit, like brothers will give this man this credit, which he deserves. Why is it so hard for us to get ours? But it's not about us. About to back to Daylight.
But the chopper show you this light on. Sheesh, back to you, Joe. All that acting ain't in the trenches. Don't be acting cool, Joe. Before I mean, I snap for the fences, boy. This part of my heart. Oh, I bongo the Kendrick. Here you go. We're finished. Simon, Aliyah, Lyman, Best John, and Young on the L with Ortiz behind to remind I be a sonic, but we declining hip hop and equal sided. All the shit we needed to pop was always when we was violent. Violations every way possible. Shit, we slide, baby. Die with your eyes wide open, nigga. You dilated. 2 fingers open, the eyes closed, and God shows.
You know what time it is, nigga. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on with the bullshit.
Body in the street, no name, what happened to John? Why we gotta do this right now, John? No repeating it, some bodies look expensive on paper, luxury reading it's the death route. Beyond what they call a god, I'm the best out. The future is your name, just take the L, you get X'd out. The toughest place, joy, I stuff your face, you fuck the case. Sound up and down, and you clowns, don't wait to fluctuate. The concrete rubber rap, scuffing without the rubber quick. The street tuck, that's a double dish, show all your deluxe. Back by pocket of the man, watching the stand, you know good kid, man, city coming out that advance. Bronson in the nick of a time, there's no stopping. We out scoring on both of you niggas. It's Joe Johnson. I felt like the godson. The difference is the Fred got an extra D and an IE. I'm hoping y'all war. The show is about you and me. The features like y'all kidding me. The boy got blackballed, lit on my wild good. Let's take this little second to go talk about childhoods. In 1999, to be exact, I was 14. 13 shells running from 12, 11 years is what they tell me. Attendants could never sell me. Had the 9 on me to make sure my mother ate. By 7-6 East Coast, we moved in another space. Joey Watts was live. The time I took L's and numbers, but still I survived. They thought your boy was out for the count, but I tell them stop at 5. Now look at you, my new third. You jump. Now we headed to the 3rd, but that's where I grew up at. I ain't scared. Any second, I'm the one that's time to spank you gangsters. 50 said it best. All you know about the Grape Street gangsters. G'd up. My brother shot 2 ops in front of my mom as they spent back as I watched them leave us. Bullets skid my head. I hit the floor with no feeling. The pain was slow. Saw the shooter clearly. All I remember his name was Joe. With all this being said, it's time to make my city proud. Joe couldn't kill me then. He can't kill me now. No weapon formed against me. God will prevent it. Told you I ain't all the way human. Heavy cut my percentage. It's a tough limbo. Life for me was a rough limbo. Different disability. Oh, the doc diagnosed me with up syndrome. You never heard of it, right? I was born with pain. What it means is I'm a kid who was born with 2 brains, 50-50 vision, dyslexia, autism, got all that. Few things that's unknown. Doc don't know what to call that. A special kid with special needs is no way as hell for a 38 special schizophrenic. Was mastered what they considered all my flaws. It was gone. Now I'm unstoppable while I'm walking all in your yard. Why kick the door? I just ring the doorbell with a smile. Girl pregnant, open the door. Yeah, it's been a while. Is Joey here? Yeah, she's in the back. Come in. As soon as she turned around, split her in 2. I guess I love homie. I told you I'm a monster, not a thug, homie. You find me on the staircase with your baby in her blood.
All right, ladies and
One of these people, you
heard it. Heard it. Some bars I didn't have to break down, especially at the end. I mean, that was pretty self-understandable. I mean, pretty understandable, pretty simple. But everything else that I did break down, I felt like I needed to, so people would catch that. And like I said, it was like 2 or 3 bars that I didn't necessarily catch the first time. You know what I mean? Usually that don't happen to me. Shit, yeah, I'm happy I did run that back. But yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting. It seems like they're dropping songs back to back. So the shit that Kendrick and Drake was having, it seems like them two are having, and the intensity that can come out of this with the consistency that I have been seeing within the last few hours and things like that. I think that's pretty dope. I think right now they like 2 for 2 right now as far as tracks dropping, and Loaded jumped on one of Joey Badass songs, and they like still, you know what I'm saying, 1-man army in it. My type of guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm with the 1-man army type shit. I don't kill soloists, only kill squads. Shouts out to Nas. But I think this is dope. And that's real pure hip hop. And for anybody to say that like hip hop don't live out west, that's a prime example. Yes, it does. You know what I'm saying? Daylight is one of them elite MCs. And guess where else Daylight started from? The jungle. The jungle got a lot to do with, you know what I'm saying, niggas moving their pens, niggas being dope, niggas staying consistent with hip hop. But we don't get our fucking recognition the way we deserve. I remember Organic had made a post. Shouts out to Organic. Shouts out to KOTD. He had made a post about a potent era of battle rap, which was from like I think he said from 2008 to like 2012, 2014, somewhere around that region, right? And he mentioned KOTD, he mentioned Grind Time, and he mentioned Smack. But I just found it funny that like he didn't take time to like somewhere in the middle, even if it was at the very bottom, which I'd still be cool with. He could have typed in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is, I guess. You know, the jungle birthed a lot of MCs. The jungle birthed a lot of styles. The jungle birthed a lot of trends. The jungle did a lot of fucking shit that people just act like we didn't bring to the table. But that's fine though, you know. One thing I will say though, like I said earlier, if you keep poking the bear is obviously going to poke back. And what I mean by that, hopefully Joey keeps it just between him and Daylight, you know, because we all know if you disrespect one person, that's one thing. But now when you go out and you disrespect like the whole family or the whole neighborhood, now you got to deal with a whole new problem. So, you know, shouts out to Joey Badass though. I like this diss track a lot. I like the intensity. I like the intensity coming with. I like the bars that I'm hearing. I like all of that shit. But you know what I mean? They like fucking you up right now, to be honest. he brought the legend out to hop on the track. Still didn't do no justice. Nah, but I ain't gonna front. Low Deluxe verse was dope too. This shit was dope. But like I said, like that Ayo that just dropped, that's killing everything right now. As far as what they got going on. Ayo's up. So but yeah, Joey, good shit though. Both diss songs. And good shit with Daylight too, both diss songs. This is going to be interesting. I hope some more people get involved out west actually though. I really do. We can make it into like a big ass lyrical warfare. You know what I mean? But more people out here got to stand up for hip hop, yo, straight up. Like I said, anybody that keeps saying that like hip hop don't live out west or there's no hip hop out west, sadly mistaken. You know what I mean? Wake the fuck up. The jungle, you know what I'm saying? The jungle should have been a prime example of that. A big prime example of that. But hey, it is what it is. But like I said, this is going to be interesting. I want to hear some more. I'm pretty sure Daylight himself probably got like another 2-3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Or 2-3 songs rather, somewhere tucked in the cut. I'm pretty sure Joey got the same thing. I'm pretty sure he probably gonna excuse me, go get somebody from the Wu-Tang Clan or something like that to jump on this shit. You know what I mean? To make it even more legendary and potent, which I'm all here for. You know what I mean? Or Big Daddy Kane or somebody like that. You know what I mean? I think that should be dope though. But yeah, Daylight, don't be afraid to reach out to your fellow West Coastmen. You know what I'm saying? Or FemCs at all. Like don't be afraid to reach out to this. We definitely will respond. And I will definitely respond to something like this. I think this shit is dope. And this is like right up my alley. Nigga, like a lot of people out west don't really respect, you know what I'm saying? Like a real lyrical bars and shit like that. Real lyricism. A lot of people out this way really don't respect it. But you'll be amazed of how many people out this way do. But just out west, it just gets overshadowed with gangster rap and party music. But got brothers like Daylight, you got brothers like myself that actually care about the message and actually care about hip hop. So I think this shit is dope. But yeah, another message going out to Stockton. If y'all gonna do continue to do diss songs and shit like that, hey, take notes. Take notes of what y'all just listened to. This is how it's done. In my eyes, this is how it's done. All that goo goo gaga, blues clues, tie your shoe rap, that shit is trash, man. But what we witnessed, whoever's on this watching this live with me, and whoever will watch this live later on, what we witnessed right here is the shit that you want to hear when it comes to dope lyrics, dope shit. I'm pretty sure. Just on the outside looking in, from what I see, I'm pretty sure it just has something to do with Joey making that comment about too much West Coast dick licking, and that came after the Kendrick Lamar doing the Super Bowl. It in the midst of all of that, that's when all of that had happened. So, you know, some cats like take offense to the fact that, you know, it was a West Coast dude like making all this noise, and then Drake not from the East Coast, nothing like that. But it's just the fact that West Coast has something to do with making all this noise. And like when I was a kid, I used to always hear the fact that some East Coast cats really don't fuck with West Coast, and it never really registered to me like that, because I'd be like, I don't understand why, because well, maybe because I didn't understand why, because I was too busy listening to hip hop. You know what I mean? But on the outside looking in, like how everybody else would just be super duper West Coast out, and they'd be like, man, we don't fuck with East Coast music and shit like this because of blah 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 blah. I was fucking with it tough. Me and my niggas was fucking with it tough, and it was certain music out west that we didn't care for at that time. But as long as it was hip hop out west, yeah, we all for it. We pushing that more than anything, West Coast hip hop. But any any like dope ass East Coast hip hop, I was on it. But when I was a kid, like I said, I never really understood why there was so much hatred as far as West Coast niggas saying that they didn't like East Coast music. But then as I got older, I started realizing that it was really East Coast niggas that didn't like West Coast music. You know what I mean? And not a lot of them, because it's a lot of people back that way that do fuck with us and do like pay us give us our respect and pay homage. But it is a big portion out that way that don't fuck with us at all. And you know, and I really just think it's because more of the gangster rap and more of the party music. And then like since hip hop out here is so overshadowed, they don't really see as much. But then when they do see it, now it's competition. Now it's like, hold up. Now y'all niggas sounded like us and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. However they may be thinking, looking at it or thinking about it. But like, it's real hip hop heads out here. You know what I'm saying? My favorite hip hop heads out here, Yuck Mouth, dope ass MC, the Jack, rest in peace. He was a dope ass MC. Believe it or not, 40 Watt even got like some MC in him. You know what I'm talking about? The Jack, baby. Yeah, for sure. The Jack and Freeway used to be together all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like the Jack was a real hip hop head, a real fucking hip hop head. And he didn't come with everything lyrical, miracle, or nothing like that. But you can tell in his raps, and if you ever if you ever was to have a conversation with the brother, you can tell like, yeah, he believe this shit just like us. Everybody just got a different way of presenting their message. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of dope records that I grew up listening to when it comes to the Jack. He was one of my favorite West Coast MCs, straight up. The Game, J Rock, Schoolboy Q, Dub C, Coolio, rest in peace. Hip hop heads like that, you know what I'm talking about? That can really kick that shit though. You know what I mean? Like that type of formula that I'm used to hearing it, and I would rather prefer listening to, especially if it comes to a diss record. You know what I'm talking about? Shit like that. But I hope I answered your question on that, J Nut. It really just came about when Kendrick, you know what I'm saying, like got all of this fame over winning that battle and then going to the Super Bowl. That's how that shit played out. I will pull y'all up, but I cannot figure all of that out at the moment. However, though, I'm gonna take care of some business, pay some bills. I will be getting back on this thing a little later on. I'm gonna do a recap over everything, and then if y'all haven't heard the song yet, make sure y'all go tap in and listen to it. It's Joey Badass Diss with Loaded Lux. It's called. One second. It's called My Town. Joey Badass Diss My Town, featuring Loaded Lux. And then Daylight response to that is Ayo, AYO. Check that out. I'll be back in a few hours or so. We're gonna do a recap. I'm gonna bring some people up. We're gonna have a discussion about it and things like that, so we can have a good more understanding. And then yeah. So make sure y'all tap in with the kid later. This is your man Jake Bliss, Ninja Biz News, and I'll see you soon. Pieces.